Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Other countries of the world usually have what we call bilateral relationship with other countries to create a synergy and a stronghold into looking at a better country. It looks like ahead of Biafra actualization, the Biafra agitators, the likes of Ipob, have decided also to create bilateral relationship ahead of the actualization of Biafra. But you will find out in a moment what the synergy is for. But before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. By clicking on the red subscribe button beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. All right, let's go straight into the news of the day. The indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, is reportedly seeking to exchange weapons with the Ambazonia Governing Council, otherwise known as AGovC, the separatist movement in southern Cameroon following their alliance. This AGovC, it's actually southern Cameroon, in also looking forward to leaving their country, forming their own country as well. But let's continue with the news that the two groups are also seeking to exchange personnel of their respective paramilitary arm in pursuit of their separatist goal. Like IPOB, the AGovC wants the English-speaking part of Cameroon to break away from the country and form a federal republic of Ambazonia. This is following prolonged allegations of marginalization by Anglophone Cameroon in the hands of the Francophones, said to make up about 80% of the country. Their concerns reached a crescendo in 2016 when they protested some government actions, including the posting of French-speaking magistrates and teachers to the English-speaking regions, leading to a military clampdown. In September 2017, the AGovC deployed Ambazonia Defense Forces, similar to IPOB's Eastern Security Network, that's ESN, in southern Cameroon, worsening a crisis that has killed not less than 2,000 people in the country. Talking about Cameroon now. Well, in a briefing in April, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which has been going on and on, announced a new dawn with the two secessionist agitating groups coming together to confront our collective enemies. He said, even though our struggles for freedom have had different trajectories, Biafrans and Ambazonians have shared destinies, he had to say. Cho Ayaba, AGovC leader, that's the name, had also said the two groups intend to work together to ensure collective survival from the annexation that have occurred in our home nations. Details of the alliance were not stated at the time, but foreign policy quoted representatives of the two groups as saying they will work to secure their shared border and ensure an open exchange of weapons and personnel. Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, also said the scope of the union will include joint operations and training bases. We have been very careful in our association with the Biafra movement because we didn't want to destabilize the region, but we have been cornered, he reportedly said. The Nigerians have failed to act, the international community has failed to act, so we have no other choice but to get into an alliance that can better our chances to defend ourselves. Well, the question is, what could the alliance mean? Well, since IPOB launched the self-funded Eastern Security Network, codenamed ESN, to halt every criminal activity and attack on Biafra land, the southeast and parts of south-south have continued to record a spike in violent attacks. It was found that the killings in the south is tripled after ESN, but IPOB definitely denied any wrongdoing, saying they are not involved in these killings or problems. Security agencies, especially the police, have also been increasingly targeted and brought down in the region with their arms often taken away. With the agitating groups seeking to exchange arms and train personnel, the alliance could mean more trouble for the southeast, where the Governors Forum had launched a joint security outfit to restore peace in the troubled region. While the spokespersons of the Nigerian Immigration Service and the Southeast Governors Forum have been contacted for comment, but yet they are yet to comment. This is serious. Okay, but before we go into further analysis, let's just feel the pulse of Nigerians over this. Nigerians have reacted very quickly. I'm going to take like 2 or 3 comments. This one here says, I agree, since this one here says, since Fulani wants to control with all manner of power they got and paid. I don't know, understand what he's trying to write here. This one here is saying, now them go still destroy their family. Okay, and I think they're actually talking to those agitating. But this one here says, it's good if IPOB are regarded as terrorists. The easiest way to gain attention of the Fulani federal government of this country. After all, the Nigerian government likes to embrace these guys and reintegrate them into Nigerian armed forces. Okay, it's actually shading the Nigerian government here. All right, let's look at this critically. The situation is getting dicier. You know that in Southeast already, there have been presence of the federal might already, especially in Imo State, where the governor of the day had actually had to invite military to look into the situation. Now IPOB have decided to go into alliance, based on the information reaching international policy, foreign policy report. It said that now they are going to an alliance with Ambazonia. Ambazonia is also another country, and that's also coming out from Cameroon. They've been having issues and on and off. Theirs has been to the point that at some point, the former president of United States of America, Donald Trump, had to comment on that issue. But right now, they're now forming an alliance, a synergy. So, which means, and they're exchanging personnel. So, while you're looking out for maybe while you're thinking you're looking out for some Biafrans, you may actually be seeing Amazonian persons, and allegedly, I'm just looking at the scenario here, you might actually be seeing an Amazonian agitators coming in to assist them. They've not even gotten there. Hey, they've not gotten Biafra yet, too, but already they've started, making alliances. I would always say this: peace is the sweetest. If there's any other way, whatever these guys are looking for, let's go on a roundtable discussion. Lives don't need to be lost over this matter. All right, it's if they want to live, find a way around this. Go into roundtable discussion with them. Let's so that we can spare both the lives of our personnel, security personnel, and the lives of those agitating. All right, find a level playing ground where you can meet and resolve these issues without necessarily carrying arms. That's what we'll wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? This is definitely a new